Hey again, besties, and welcome back to the channel. After what feels like an eternity of waiting, the day has finally come. The moment so many of us in the Stardew Valley community have been eagerly anticipating is real. The massive East Scarp 3.0 update by LemurCat has arrived, and it is an absolute game changer. This isn't just a simple patch. This is a complete and total transformation, giving us East Scarp as we've never ever seen it before. This colossal update goes above and beyond, seamlessly weaving together a whole universe of fantastic add-on mods right into the heart of East Scarp itself. We're talking about a tidal wave of new content, brand new NPCs with their own stories to tell, new livestock to raise, new fish to catch in previously untouched waters, and new forageables to discover as you explore stunning new locations. It fundamentally expands the world in the most exciting way, turning the entire region into a richer, deeper, and more alive experience. So if you're ready to dive headfirst into this breathtaking expansion and see all the magic it has to offer, you're in the right place. We're going to be exploring the new sites, meeting all of the new faces, and uncovering the new locations together. If you love discovering new ways to fall in love with Stardew Valley, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more of the latest mod showcases and updates right as they happen. With that said, let's get on to the new content. Okay, you guys, so I'm going to be exploring the East Scarp 3.0 update on my alternate save. And again, this is Frida again. This is the same farmer that I was playing on when I did the repairing Grandpa's farmhouse mod. And because my main save has done a lot of East Scarp stuff already, I kind of wanted to just do a clean slate with this one, just to enjoy all of the features with you guys, or at least the ones that I can access right now. And then I'll probably go on my main save to showcase some of the other things that this save does not necessarily have access to yet. But I'm just gonna finish watering my plants, and then we're gonna head on over to East Scarp. We're just gonna, we have to walk there because we don't have the minecart system up and running yet. So, yeah, I'll see you guys there. Okay, so along the way, we do see a couple of characters coming from the East Scarp area, and this is Eloise and her father Jacob. And these guys were already in the original East Scarp to begin with. But yeah, I just thought I'd film this because they are a big part of this mod. But judging by the recent patch notes, there's a lot of changes that have come to this mod. All of those add-on mods that had the NPCs, they were all combined. So from what I'm reading, Jasper, Juliet, Jesse, Tristan, and Jade, they are all combined into this mod. And there's also some brand new NPCs that we can meet as well. So I'm really looking forward to that. And here's Ideen here. She's from the original East Scarp. And yeah, there's a bunch of new crops. I believe that there are some familiar crops, and then there's some brand new ones. There's some new locations to unlock. And I'll be showing you some of those new locations on my main save. Namely the Zuzu location, the Zuzu suburbs, since I cannot access that with this one. And also, I did read that it's highly advised to use the terrain reset mod, which I have done, but I'm not sure if I've done it correctly. I never really do it correctly whenever I do try to do it. And also, it looks like we have some new forage here. I'm not familiar with this. It's a pelican feather. And yeah, this actually does come from the East Scarp mod, the new version. So, yeah, that's really exciting. I hope to be able to use that soon. Use that in some type of crafting. And yeah, I'm just very much looking forward to seeing what there is. And as I understand, there are a lot of changes when it comes to the inn. If you guys remember how the East Scarp inn was, I do believe that the story might be a little bit different now. since there are some new NPCs occupying that space. And I thought I'd go and look under here because I wanted to see if anything changed. I don't have any add-on mods, but I know that if you do have add-on mods, there are some things in here. Like I know that with the sword and sorcery mod, there's usually a door right there. And then I know that there's a shadow NPC named Sen, which he usually lives down here. But I'm just doing this with the East Scarp mod by itself, no add-ons. I probably will be covering all of the add-ons in a future video though. So everything down in there is exactly the same. And here's some brand new forage. It's a blue jay feather. And I think I'll probably take some time to figure out what to do with all of this forage later. For now, I just want to meet the new NPCs, so I'm just gonna slowly make my way over to the inn. This is kind of weird for me because my main save, my main farmer, she runs very quickly. Like, I do have some skill books on that save, and she has learned how to run very quickly. And of course, here is a very familiar NPC from the original save. And yeah, I think this is where the story changes a little bit. You scared me. Now look what you've done. I'm sorry. That melon looks like it went bad anyway. I don't think they're supposed to be green like that. Me too. I didn't realize anyone else was here. Thanks for being nice about it. Look at this mess. I hope you didn't get sprayed by any melon juice. No, I don't think so. It looks rotten. Well, that's a relief. The name's Rosa, by the way. I'm from Fort Josa. Yeah, I know, Rosa from Josa. My parents had a weird sense of humor. They sure did. I'm working here temporarily. I've been hired to help out the Hart family. Yeah, now that's different. I'm looking forward to meeting this family. Maybe if I'm lucky, we'll even get some guests. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to meeting them. As you can probably smell, I enjoy baking, and this place has a great kitchen. So if you ever find yourself in need of baked goods or coffee, I'll be selling them at the counter. Feel free to stop by. And speaking of which, I kind of want to see if her shop has changed. Anyway, I'd better get this messed up melon in the bin. Don't be a stranger. What did you say your name was again? Okay, don't be a stranger, Frida. So I do want to see if her shop is a little bit different, because I remember she used to sell like cookies and stuff, and yeah, it looks about the same. So the Hart family runs this inn now. That's the main change here, and I want to assume these people. Wow, I could just walk in here. You must be Frida. Welcome to the East Scarp. I hope you enjoy our little settlement. Okay, his name is Michael, and I'm not sure who this is in bed, but we're gonna talk to her. My dear, welcome. You can call me Edith. My husband Michael and I run this inn. I know it's a bit of a walk, but you're welcome to visit us whenever you wish. So I guess we don't really need any friendship points in order to enter their bedroom. These people are rather open. And what's up here? I'm gonna just assume that that's their son. Okay, his name is Ethan. I'm gonna assume that is their son. That is probably Ethan Hart. And I'm just gonna have a look around the inn. I'm very, very familiar with this inn, but I kind of just want to see if there are some changes here that were not there before. Alright, well, I don't think she has much else to say. Let's go over to the basement area. I know the basement area was a hot spring, so I kind of want my farmer to have a dip in there anyway, because she's a little bit exhausted from farming early in the morning. So let's just go ahead and have a dip. Gosh, I just can't get over how cute these little swimsuits are. These little curvy girl swimsuits. All of my farmers, they are all curvy girls, every single one of them. So another one of the changes that I wanted to go over here was I also noticed that some of the crops from one of the past mods from Fellow Clown, there are crops from that mod. So that's really exciting. It's kind of like a crossover. I'm really looking forward to using those crops on this save. So I will have a look around, and hopefully the terrain is not too funky. I may have to reset it again. I can never get that mod working correctly for some reason. Alright, so Munchington is an actual he's an actual livestock now? I wonder if you can give him gifts now. Also, can I really move him to a building, or is he an actual livestock, or would I have to actually get closer to Ideen in order to adopt him? But that's nice to see that he is potentially adoptable now. So Ideen's house looks pretty much unchanged for the most part. I do want to eventually get to these new maps because Mount Evermore is now opened up, so it'll be exciting to see what's actually up there, because for all you day ones of East Scarp, you guys remember Mount Evermore always being blocked off. Oh, and look at the terrain. Look at that. God. You see, I'm just gonna have to cut these down for now because the terrain is just really messed up. And yeah, here's Jade again. And I'm just gonna be honest, I actually didn't have Jade in my main save. I didn't have her as an add-on. I didn't have a few of these guys. So I'll get to know her. She's kind of a new experience for me. And oh, it looks like Juliet lives here now. Juliet lives in this house. And I can only assume that she lives next door, right here. Yeah, so Jessie and Juliet actually live here. And if I'm remembering correctly, this house actually looks like their old house, except there's an extra bedroom in there. There's an extra bedroom now for Jade. So aside from my terrain issues here, these buildings are absolutely gorgeous. Things are much more floral than they used to be. And this right here, I'm just gonna assume that this is Nora's house. Okay, I thought so. This is Jasper's house. So he actually has a house now. He's not living above the library anymore. That's major progress there. I was going to automatically assume this was Jasper's house because just look at it. It looks like he could live there. So far we've run into Jade, we've run into Jasper. And wow, look at this car. Look at this fancy car right here, and then there's a little trailer. And oh, we can't go in there. We're not good enough friends with Dale. His name is Dale. We can't enter his room. And he does have a little doggo over here, so let's go say hi to the doggo. Her name is Valkyrie. Valkyrie knows she is a good girl. Aw, and she's so cute too. And that's a ladder leading to nowhere. So this was definitely not here before. And I'm just gonna go ahead and check out Eloise and Jacob's house real quick. I'm pretty sure that that's exactly the same. Some of these are exactly how they were before, and that's fine, because I think East Scarp on its own would, it was a masterpiece even before this update, and I'm just very, very, very excited to dive into some of the new content here. And here's their little kitty. And they've still got their little parrot in the front. And it's getting a little dark. The only drawback to having this save is that I don't have the time speed mod installed here. So time is going by normally, which is, in my opinion, very quick. Okay, so it's the next day, and I did get a note. Welcome to Pelican Town. This is just a little note to let you know that we run a wee cooperative stall over in East Scarp. On Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, Ideen sells flowers and seeds, and on Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, you can purchase a small selection of seeds and home remedies from me. Pop over to see us between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. Hope to see you soon. Oh, and I like the flowers on the letter. That's really pretty. And that was from Jessie, and this looks like some of those new seeds that they were talking about in the change log. So I can plant these because it is spring and we do have time. It's the middle of spring, but we have a few days left, so I can still plant these. And once I'm done planting all of these, then I am gonna go ahead and go back to East Scarp.
5 minutes later.
Okay, so we're back at East Scarp, and I do have the Weather Wonders mod, so this fog weather is not normal. So it is a very foggy day. And as you can see, there's a lot of extra decoration here. I don't remember that tree stump being there. I'm kind of just exploring to see if there are any other areas that can be missed. And of course, there's this cutscene with Jacob looking for Princess Midnight. Hello, Frida. I don't suppose you've seen a small black cat, have you? She's run away, and I don't like her wandering outside at night, not with all these crabs around. Hopefully she'll show herself soon. Have you been up here before, Frida? And I've read all this before, I just like to reread it again. It was called Mountain Meadow Farm and grew produce for the miners. There was talk of turning it into a memorial garden, but nothing ever came of it. I wonder if that mine is still here. And that's a pity. There's good soil here. Under all this debris, a gardener, landscaper, or possibly a farmer could make good use of it. And I wonder if we could actually use this area as a farm spot. Oh, there's Princess Midnight! She's so cute. I love black cats. Like, they're so cute. Alright, now let's try to head over to Mount Evermore, because, yeah, like I said, according to the patch notes, that should be completely opened. I'm not really sure what's up there, though. I don't know if, maybe there's like a secret mine up there or something, but we'll find that out. And we still got these creepy little sheep here. And I think these are actually, you could actually have them as livestock. You'll probably have to befriend a certain NPC in order to achieve that, but I think that's pretty neat that they can actually be livestock now, and they can produce milk, and I also believe you can shear their fur too. So, I think Mount Evermore is up here. Yes, it's right here. Okay, so here we are. Oh, is this like a ranger station? It's like a ranger station or something. And there's a letter that we can't read. An assorted pile of outdated guidebooks for the region. There's a few books on birds. Okay, so there's a couple of things we can interact with here. There's a few cans of lunch meat and beans, and a very large bag of rice somewhat past its best before date. Okay, so maybe someone lives here and they just kind of abandoned everything here. I do wonder. I wonder what the use of this is. And yeah, we can just see the mountains in the background. This kind of just reminds me of the summit a little bit. Barrels are filled with water. It looks and probably tastes like it's been there for a while. Okay, so that's very mysterious. And I hear a chicken. I hear a chicken somewhere around here. I did hear that. So let me look for the chicken. Oh, is that? Okay, that's not a chicken. This is it's a cock faisa. A cock faisant. Can I actually house this right now? Maybe not. Maybe I mean, this farmer doesn't have any farm buildings right now, so even if she wanted to, we don't have any farm buildings to house these critters. So, that would be very interesting to find out if you could just house wild animals. I'll probably try it out in my main save later when I'm done exploring things. Okay, so I think that's all that there was to see with Mount Evermore. So, let's try to find some new things to look at. And I know down here there's that cave that you have to unlock. And I'm far from unlocking it, so but I kind of do just want to go over there to see if the message has changed or if there are any other changes with that area. So I'll just check that out really quickly, and then I'll head back to town. Yeah, I mean, all of this looks pretty much unchanged. I feel like the bulk of things are probably about the same, but I think that there's also just a bunch of new stuff that doesn't really do anything until you actually unlock them. Like, you probably have to meet certain people, you have to improve your friendship with certain NPCs in order to unlock some of the new things. I think I'm most curious about unlocking all the new livestock, and I'm gonna have to catch Ideen one of these days when her shop is open, because according to the letter, she is going to be selling seeds there. But I think it was like every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday or something like that. So I'll have to catch her on one of the days so I could try out some of those seeds. So I'm pretty sure that's all that there was to see up there. And I'm just going to explore town some more because there are some new NPCs, so that means that there are some new buildings. And I did go into a couple of the buildings and I couldn't really do much with it because I'm not good enough friends with a lot of these people. And okay, here's Ethan. Hey, you're one of our neighbors, right? Cool. Yeah, I believe that was the kid that was locked away in his room, and I isn't that creepy? I mean, that's a little creepy. I probably shouldn't have tried to barge into his room like that. Oh, look, this is a new area, I think. I don't remember this being here. I'm pretty sure this was not here. Okay, so, oh, it's a grave. In memory of Tristan, goodbye, my love. I wish you had got to meet her. You will live forever in our hearts. Okay, that's very interesting. So without going over any of the spoilers, because I mean, I have no experience with the character Tristan, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I probably won't go any further with that. Like, there's a few NPCs that are just completely new to me. Like, I haven't touched any of their content in any of my saves, so I don't know if you guys want me to further explore East Scarp content, and if you want me to, I don't know, make like a little series out of this, then I'm happy to do so. I'm happy to do that because I'm really, really excited about this update, and I kind of want to just see everything there is to see here. So I'm just gonna see if I can catch a different fish here. Also, I think a good mod that I would have for this, a good mod to have is that mod that has fish that are visible. You know, you could just see fish swimming around. I can't quite remember the name. I'll figure it out because I want to install it. But I think I'm gonna install that on this save and on my main save as well. So, and I know this tower. This is actually this is an add-on NPC that you would need to have that working. And then here's the infamous bridge. And here I'm gonna have to be very, very careful here because this farmer is still very new. So she could get very messed up by these slimes here, especially that red one. Oh. Okay, so this is different. I don't remember there being any sort of event here. Not unless you had the Lavril mod added, but and I wanted to add that to my main save, but I think it needs an update. Like, it's very outdated. Was that a Junimo? Oh, we got a new quest. Okay. Bring the orchard Junimo a gift. Perhaps that Junimo could be encouraged to talk to you. Yeah, I don't know what that Junimo wants, but it's nice to see that this farm building or whatever, this building is getting some use. So, I don't remember if there was a Junimo hut here. I don't think there was, but now there is. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't remember a Junimo hut being there. And I know that up north, was it up north? It was up north, I believe, that used to have the mines. But I don't think I'm gonna have time to look at that, so let me just see if the beach area has changed at all. No. Also, I just realized that slime hit pretty hard. I've gotta be careful. In fact, I think I'm just gonna turn around and leave. And try to leave with my life. Alright, so, yeah, I am gonna have to eventually make a mad dash back to my farmhouse because the time is ticking and it's getting very late. And I think in the morning, I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys the Zuzu suburbs area. I'm probably gonna have to do that on my main save. I'm gonna do that on my main save. So you will see me over on my other farmer, Shawana, in just a moment. And I will see you guys there.
A few moments later.
Okay, you guys, so as promised, I will go ahead and show you the downtown, no, it's not downtown Zuzu, the Zuzu suburbs. I do have the downtown Zuzu mod, but this is totally different. Zuzu suburbs is part of the East Scarp mod. So I have no idea what is planned for this spot, but it does look very interesting. I was looking at this earlier on this save, so I don't know. I haven't run into anyone here. Professor Cameron, head of the archaeology. See, there's people living here, but I just haven't met anyone at all. I haven't seen a single NPC here. And somebody likes triangles here. Okay, there's a person there. There's an NPC over there and they're just not moving. They're not moving. So that's, you know, and I can't go into this building. I can't go into any of these two buildings, so I don't know who that is. I'm guessing that maybe this isn't completed, and maybe once it is, then we'll be able to visit them in there. So, oh, that's back into the triangle house. But, yeah, let me see if I can I go? No, there's nowhere else to go. There's no backyard area or anything. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think that might just not be ready yet. And maybe it'll be ready later. But for now, you can go into most of these buildings. Most of them appear to be completely empty, completely vacant. And, yeah, you could just walk right in. I don't think anyone lives here. And, oh, this is just another backyard area with nothing here for now. I'm sure that there's things planned here. There has to be. But I think this is just a really cool place. The windowsill is covered in dead flies. In the gloom beyond, you can make out dusty furniture, a storeroom perhaps, or overflow for the thrift store next door. Okay, so there's a thrift store next door. Nifty Thrifty. We are open for business. Alright, let's check that out. Oh, and it's a cute thrift store. It looks like they're only selling clothes though. Oh no, they have a little bit of furniture. They have some things, but maybe that thrift store will have new things later. But this is so cute. I think this is so cutely designed. That's very pretty. And regretfully, we are closed until further notice. Apologies to our valued customers. I wonder what's here. Wonder what is planned to be there, if anything. And of course, there's a Joja Mart here, and we've got a Morris lookalike, sort of. So, it looks like it just sells your standard Joja Mart stuff. the basics, the seeds and all that. So, not really a lot to see here. She's humming to herself and seems lost in her own world. Okay, so she's not a real NPC. But yeah, I mean, hopefully we'll run into some real NPCs one of these days. And yeah, I think this is where it ends. I don't think that there's anything else here. I don't think any of these other buildings open up either. So, I just thought I'd show you guys the Zuzu suburbs real quick. And I've tried looking to see if there's anything else here, but I don't think there is. I don't think that there are any secret locations or anything like that. So, I'm probably gonna hop on over to my other farmer, Frida, again, because come to think of it, I think that there's a couple of other things that I might have missed in the East Scarp area. So, I'm gonna be hopping back onto her real quick.
Eventually.
Alright, so we're back at East Scarp on Frida again, and it is raining, and here's Jasper. This is another character that you previously had to download via an add-on. And I should also just note that all of these add-on characters were all created by the incredible Lemur Cat. They are very, very talented, and I must say that they are one of the most prolific modders that I have ever seen. And I just can't describe how excited I am to really play around with this update and hopefully turn this into a series if this is what you guys want to see, because I want to do it. Like, I'm just really, really excited to do it if this is what you guys want. So, there is a little area that I missed earlier, and I'm trying to figure out how to get there. I could just jump over there, but no, I have the swim mod, so I could do it, but we're not gonna do that. Okay, okay, we have to go through here. There's like a secret pathway. And what does the sign say? Scarp Wharf. Okay, so I'm not sure if this was here previously. Oh wait, I know what this is. This is, there's a add-on character that you can download. And she actually resides here. I think it's called like Lore's Cove or something like that. I can't remember the name, but I will cover it in a future video. It's actually a pretty incredible add-on. This was not here. This building was not here before, and I'm gonna assume someone might live here. I could just walk right into every single room though, so I don't know. Maybe someone will live here. Maybe someone will move in here. Let me try to go into the other rooms. Oh, I always love to see if the pianos are gonna work. Yeah, so all of the doors open. I really can't say for sure if anyone lives here. This might be something that's coming down the pike, you know. I love that there's a bunch of little breadcrumbs here. Just hinting that there's going to be other things coming. And look at that statue. I don't remember any of this. Was this all here, you guys? I don't know what that says. Connector parts and people. Was this all here? Cause I don't remember ever coming here unless I had that other mod installed. So, did it look this way, you guys? Let me know. And also, that mod that, I think it's called Metal Goes Cottagecore, yeah. I believe that there's a whole building right here. There's a whole building and a garden, and, there's a character, and she has little animals and everything. And I will eventually get to downloading those other add-ons. Like, there are still, even though many of the previous add-ons have been added to this mod, there's still so many more. And I will be covering those, and I just can't wait to cover those. Is that all there is here? I don't remember all of this being here. Like, I don't remember it looking this way. No access, property of the Order of Doves. I wonder if someone lives here. Does somebody live here? So many mysteries. I think maybe because it's just so early into this expansion mod, like it's so, like this is literally what, like day 3 of exploring this, and this is a brand new farmer, and yeah, this doesn't even show up in the map. Maybe it'll show up in the map eventually. I don't know. I don't think there needs to be anything here because I mean it's not a very big area, so I guess it's not very necessary for there to be a map for this location alone. But okay, that is not the exit. I don't know what that is, but yeah, I mean this is a very interesting location. And again, I enlighten me. Was this here before? And if it was it like this? And yeah, I'm just gonna head back into town. I'm gonna head back into East Scarp to see if there's anything else I missed, because there just might be. I want to find those mines again. I want to see if those mines are still there, because I remember where they used to be. You used to have to cross over that bridge to get there, but I honestly don't know if it's there anymore or not. So let's just find out. It is almost 6 p.m., so that bridge should be manifesting itself very soon. Also, look at my crazy bushes. This is what happens whenever I use the terrain mod. Like, the bushes go crazy for a while. It's really something. Oh, it's okay. The bridge is actually here already. And I'm gonna have to be very careful because these red and purple slimes hit very hard. But from what I remember, I want to say that you had to like go up north. I want that cherry. I'm willing to lose something for that. I want to say you had to go up north to get there. Like you had to go north of this house to get there. So yeah, like this path up here, I believe it led up to the mines. So let's find out. Oh my gosh. How? That could have gone south. So yeah, I think this is the area actually. Yeah, this is the spot. There used to be a bunch of bats here though, and you would just get attacked by them. Oh, wait, we were here already. Okay, so this tombstone is actually a replacement for the mines. So are the mines just not here anymore, or has the location changed? I don't know, that's very interesting. That's very, very interesting. And I'm curious to know, if the mines are still here. Oh, there's the cute dog and her owner. Oh, she's adorable. How are you enjoying your life in the valley, Frida? Okay, I would like to get to know Dale. Dale seems like a pretty chill person. I can't remember if I've been into all these buildings, and here's Jessie. So she did get a little bit of a makeover. She does look a little different. I'm digging the makeover. I really love the character Jessie. So yeah, I might have actually been in all of these buildings. And I know that with a lot of these add-on mods, there's so many more buildings to add to this. So let me just go into the inn and speak to who I can speak to. There's Jade again. Have you been in the cave in the mountains? The old mine shaft. Wait, so there is an old mine shaft. I bet it's home for loads of fascinating insects. Wait, so there is. Wait a second. Okay, well, I don't have time to explore that today. So maybe some other time I can explore it. But yeah, I think that's that. I think I've explored pretty much everything. Now this farmer, she's still very new. She's this is only her first year in spring, and it's only been 3 in-game days that I've had the East Scarp mod installed. So I am gonna have to run back to the farm. I'm just realizing how late it is. So I don't know. what do you guys think? Do you guys want me to turn this into a series? Because I kind of want to dive into this. Just start all over and dive into this all over again with the new update. You guys let me know. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. I really was hoping that I'd be able to catch some fish or something, but I don't think she's skilled enough to do that. I don't think she can catch a lot of those more difficult ones. But, yeah, check out the East Scarp 3.0 update. And, of course, this mod was created by LemurCat. They did an amazing job with this. They are just seriously one of the most hardest working people that I've ever seen. I can't believe that, they managed to put all of this together in a pretty quick amount of time, because I was made aware of this probably about 3 months ago. I was made aware that this was in the works by LemurCat themselves a few months ago. So I just can't believe that it's here. I can't believe it. So you guys let me know what you thought. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did, because I had a lot of fun exploring things, and I hope that I can turn this into a series. And again, thank you again for watching. I'll see you next time. And that wraps up our first adventure into the brand new East Scarp 3.0. We've only scratched the surface in this video, but we've already met so many fascinating new faces and caught up with some beloved returning friends from previous add-on mods. From getting a peek at the new livestock we can potentially unlock, to finally setting foot in once inaccessible areas like the majestic Mount Evermore. It's clear this update is overflowing with hidden secrets to discover. This is just the beginning of my journey here, and I'll be actively playing to unlock more of this amazing content. If you enjoyed this first look and are as excited about East Scarp as I am, it would mean the world to me if you'd hit that like button. And subscribe to the channel for more incredible content. Let me know in the comments what you're most excited about in the new update. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. And as always, happy farming!